So did the review by Silver Cymbal and Hobotech sway my decision to buy the EB70? Let's talk about that. What up? This is I from Ask God Solar, where I like to keep solar simple. Man, that review from Silver Cymbal, dude, he was upset. He was really, I think he used the term pissed him off or something like that. I have the EB70, but I wanted to talk about whether or not those reviews from him and Hobotech kind of gave me cause for pause. Ultimately, they did not, but I was concerned, and I am concerned. Hobotech brought up a really good point about the EB70 having an 8 amp input limit, which is problematic because a 100 watt panel puts out about 5 amps. If you want to get 200 watts of solar into the EB70, you need to put 2 panels on it in parallel. But 5 plus 5 is 10. You're going to end up with 11 amps and you lose about 2 to 3 amps. And I'm just like, man, that was quite an oversight. That put me in quite a dilemma because I have to decide whether or not I'm going to basically throw away 2 to 3 amps on a really sunny day and not be able to get that power. But here's the thing. Panels very rarely put out their full amperage anyway. So I have 2 100 watt Renogy panels on my Ecoflow river, and it gets about 135, 145. I mean, if the sun is really banging, really banging, I can get like 170. So is it really that big a deal? I don't know. I feel like 8 amps times the 15 volts would probably give you like 150 watts. I did not do that math in my head. I'm pulling numbers just out of my brain. Also, Silver Cymbal, the thing that upset him the most was the performance of the inverter with, I guess, induction loads. I don't know the difference between that stuff right now, and I haven't made a point to research it, but I guess induction loads have to do with heat. Somebody help me down in the comments if you know more about that. But his heat gun did not perform well, which has me wondering if it will perform well with my little 750 watt heater. I mean, it's a 1500 watt heater, but it has a switch for different levels. I'm a little concerned about that because I was hoping with the higher battery capacity, I could run a little heater if I needed to for about a half hour or so and get some heat into like a bathroom or something like that where, you know, I don't require a lot of power, or if something should happen, you know, to create a micro environment in our house with like a little tent or something. I want to be able to run some heat in some capacity. I know people say heat on electricity is not ideal, but if the sun is out, who cares? I'm getting the power. I have enough power stations to run the heater off of one of my portable power stations. So that is concerning about the inverter. I don't necessarily care a whole lot. The other thing I want to be able to run is my air conditioner off of it, like a small window unit. I want to see how that fares because I'm all about saving money on my electricity. I buy these things for power outages, but I'm not just going to have them sitting around not doing nothing when they could be saving me money. I'm all about that. But will the air conditioner work? I don't think that that's a load that will have the kind of issues that a heat gun will have, but I don't know, man. And here's the rub. I didn't necessarily buy the device for those reasons. I bought it for the bigger capacity and the lithium iron phosphate batteries and for the price. So with those things in consideration, if the inverter is not really that great for those type of loads, I don't know that it matters to me, man. The other thing that Silver Cymbal had an issue with was the power buttons and how weird they were. What I've noticed is that if you just do a quick tap, the display kind of comes up, and I'll just leave it at that because this isn't a review. This isn't my impressions. I'll do that in the next video. So what do you guys think? Did Silver Cymbal or Hobotech's review kind of sway you either way? Did it give you cause for pause? Did it cause you to want to lean toward the Ecoflow River Pro? Let me know down in the comments. I'm curious.